This is another fishing podcast.
What are you seeing trend-wise? I know everybody talks about forward-facing sonar, and it's certainly amazing technology. What do you guys think about that? Any other trends that you see just in open water that you guys are excited about?
He's bringing up the forward-facing sonar.
Well, hey, you don't need. I'm not trying to get you stuck in that quagmire. If you don't want to go there, I'm not. I'm totally. That was not my intention. But
total joke. We're kidding. It's just funny how it is. You know, it's a topic out there that's a hot topic, and a lot of people either love it or you don't love it, or And what's funny about us is we're kind of in the middle, because the way we look at it is we don't, when it comes to muskies, we don't use forward-facing sonar. That's just because it's just the way that we don't want to fish. We don't want to us, muskie fishing is grinding it out hard, figuring out the pattern and doing it the hard way. And that's kind of why we don't use it for muskie fishing. And not only that, but if it isn't, if you don't use it properly, it can be very dangerous for muskies. And it can be used properly, and if people use it properly and that's the way they want to fish, then more power to them. That's fine. We don't have a problem with that. And then when it comes to eating fish, like walleyes and panfish and stuff like that aren't over deep water, and you can't cause barotrauma, and you can't target these fish and make them eat out of deep water. That's in the springtime and stuff. Wintertime, it can be tough on fish too in the wintertime. So for us, we tend to use it with the knowledge that we've gained over the years of damaging fish and damaging resources, I guess you'd say.
Yeah, you're echoing pretty much the same. I did a podcast with Mena not too long ago, and he basically said the same thing. You're echoing the same sentiments that Mena has. Pete Mena, related to forward-facing sonar. Same concerns that he has. You're saying here. So, are there any? Are you
technology?
Yeah. It's like freakish. I see it like filming bass tournaments and stuff, and like sometimes you'll get that shot of that fish, like the way that beam is hitting, where it's just like you see that just swimming away. It's like, oh my goodness, what in the it's like, not to be super nerdy here, but I imagine that's kind of like the same, like animals that use echolocation. That's kind of probably how they see the world using echolocation. It's like they're just getting an image, through bouncing sound waves, like dolphins or bat or anything. It's just like, it's probably very similar to like forward-facing sonar, like it's really, really interesting to me.